right, Black Box Radio. We have Emily Stubb, the resident director of Black Box. She is with us quite a few times, but this is the most important time because we're going through something that none of us could even, I don't think, conceptualize. COVID-19. So, Emily, tell the people what you do in the community. What do you do professionally?
Yeah, well, first off, thanks for having me back on, especially in these wild circumstances. I am a freelance filmmaker. And so, I work for people doing video editing, but then I also work on my own projects. And most of my work centers around food equity and food sustainability.
So being a director and dealing with video, how has this virus stunted your bag, your life, and everything that you do?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely changed up my world, flipped it upside down. Filmmaking is all about connecting with people, like so many professions out there. So it's kind of tough to do some parts of my job. The place that I work downtown, one of my jobs as a video editor, that was kind of put on hiatus. They were going to close for a bit. And then in the past couple of days, I just heard that it's definitely shut down. Our clients are not, everybody's out of their normal routine. So yeah, it's officially time to get on unemployment. So
you and maybe 10 million other Americans.
Yeah, exactly. I was kind of holding off.
That unemployment, we all are in that line. It's a virtual line, but it's very long.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like it just all feels very surreal. I don't know about you guys, but last week was kind of the hardest for me. I don't know. I just think the third week it was all kind of settling in that this is real. And it's just a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in. And you segue right into the next question. Like, where's your mind space? What's going on in that head?
Yeah.
Because this can tear people apart. This is heavy.
It is. Physically, like with my job and everything, that's been tough. But luckily, aside from my job, I kind of have a side hustle going with this film that I'm really working to get off the ground. I'm trying to, stay positive in this time and just really channel creative energy and take advantage of this time to myself that I now have.
So what part of the creative process are you in for this upcoming project?
Yeah, a lot of researching, writing, and video editing.
You have a lot of tape to work with?
A little bit. Yeah, so I'm trying to get more funding for the film. I crowdsourced to do a shoot last year, and I'm working on cutting that footage and writing and getting the material ready to submit to grants. So it's good, I guess. The virus is providing me some more time to work on that.
But it's hard to do that, right?
Yeah, I think it took me a little bit to get into the groove. Just kind of settling into this new normal. I don't know. It's tough. I'm just thinking about everybody out there and, because not everybody has the luxury of staying home. And
That's what no one's talking about. It's like the people who have generations live in their house, so they have 4 or 5 different families maybe, or the people who have maybe some abuse going on in their house. It's a lot of things going on in homes that we don't even have an inkling of, and you can't leave that home. So that, I don't know, it's this right here.
Yeah, that is a whole other side. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, it's just so many things you can think about that some people are experiencing. Kids are experiencing. They don't, they're impoverished and they're not eating. Then in a home that does not have food. I mean, it's a lot. So the city is like feeding kids still, and that's a blessing to a lot of children.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I'm definitely, I'm thinking about it all the time because my topic of food equity, directly is like getting hit really hard by this virus. Not just the people who need to get food, but the people who are servicing us all, the people who are working in supermarkets and like along every level of the supply in the food industry.
Mm-hmm. The supply chain is something to think about now when it comes to food and these deserts that's been created by governments is being exasperated by this virus. It shows that we got to do better as humans. Because everything that we have in our society has been legislated or we have created it. And we create these areas where people are of disinvestment. We create these areas of lack of nutritional food. These are things that we're doing cognizantly. We're doing it to different populations or people, and we're just going forward with our lives. But then when we have something like this virus, it exasperates all of this. It shows how we're not humane to each other.
100%. Yeah.
Because the people who, and now you look at the numbers, the people who are most affected by the virus are the people who are they either have underlying conditions or the messaging at the beginning of this was not good messaging. So they were around each other. So they passed it around each other. And you look at Black people now, I mean, we're 2 times more dying from this virus, but a lot of this is exasperated by disinvestment, food deserts, not eating well.
Right.
And so this type of virus comes in and wipes people out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not only Black people, all people who have been impoverished, because I'm Black, I can say that, but we're not the only poor people in this country. Promise you that. There's white people poor, Spanish people poor. So this is affecting everybody. And when you don't humanely take care of people, you see this type of death toll so quickly with a virus like this. So we got to do better.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Yeah, I think this is definitely exposing the system and shedding a new light that, it doesn't work. And
the inequities are real.
Yeah, the inequities are real. And when I say like not everybody has the privilege of social distancing and staying home, it's like, yeah, like you're saying, low-income people are at greater risk of catching coronavirus because they're the ones who are helping us all, or trying to go get food. And I think that's just been the wildest thing is, even if you have access to food, even just going into a supermarket now is like a scary thing. Just our connection to food right now is all that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. I have not even eaten out, Emily. I'm afraid to even eat a French fry from somebody. Real talk.
Yeah.
I'm a cooker anyway because I eat pretty well, so I don't want anybody really cooking my food. But now I would usually go out once in a while. Nothing. Since this started, beginning of March,
wow.
I eat at home only in my hands because I'm clear that if someone coughs on my French fry, I'm going to have some issues.
Yeah.
So I'm not touching it. This type of virus is smart. It does not die easily. It will stay on the surface for 3 to 4 hours. So I'm very clear about that. I'm just, I haven't even eaten out. So food is important. I think when you ingest something, you got to be careful what goes in your mouth.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially with this virus because it's so easily spread.
It's so
yeah.
It's so contagious. All right. So mind space, you're working on that. It's a work in progress. For me too. I mean, I'm really, if you're not human, you don't have any fear. So I don't think there's many people who say, well, I'm just not thinking about it. You can't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm trying not to. Just trying to focus on the positive.
True.
And what we can control.
Yep. And when I say they're not talking about, you have to focus on the positive, but you cannot negate that it's not present.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to be safe.
A lot of people out here like, it's not real. It is real.
Yeah, it's real and it's serious.
It's serious. And we got to We got to social distance. We got to do what we're supposed to do so we can get out of this. And we only can get out this together. That's the thing about this virus. It's made us almost we got to unite as humans because we cannot get out of it by ourselves. It is not an independent movement. It has to be, the whole population has to make a concerted effort to get past this virus. Am I right?
You're completely right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that we all have a stake in this thing.
No, for sure. Yeah, we all got to help each other by staying home and not gathering.
That's true. So how, like, you're home with your family. So how's that worked out? Are you guys scratching each other's eyes out yet, or are you still eating pie together?
All is still well. We're all very busy, actually. Everybody's working. Yeah, my sister, she's in school, so she's doing that online, and she's busy all the time.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody's staying pretty busy in this house.
That's good.
Yeah,
you're not fighting. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. I mean, this time it's so good to be around your family, though. It's comforting.
Yeah, it is nice. I know a lot of my friends have returned home or gone back with their family because, I don't know, it just feels safer, I guess.
Yeah, my mom is in South Carolina. I tell her, when you open your eyes, call me. So she said, I want to be the first person you talk to. You talk to Jesus after me. She said, I got to pray. Call me first. I just want to make sure she's good. You know what I mean? Like, call me as soon as you wake up. Because if she's breathing funny or something, I got to send somebody over there. So I just want to make sure she's good. She's 80 years old. So I just tell her, and I can't get to her. And I work like in the medical field. I don't even want to be around her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
regular check-ins. Mom has to be okay.
Check-ins. Yeah, because she's in South Carolina, so I'm on her like spaghetti and meatballs. That's the truth. All right, so we're at the part of the interview, and you've done this before. You're a professional. So the last will and testament.
Like you said, we're all going through this together, and patience is key just because we definitely don't know how long this is going to be. And patience and positivity. I feel like doing things that you love, savoring the small things. I feel like the smallest things are exciting now. So just being positive about each day.
Patience and positivity. Excellent. All right, G.
All right, Emily, thank you so much for joining us once again and sharing your experience and perspective as you navigate this unique situation that we are all going through together. We really appreciate you sharing with the community. And if you are listening right now, make sure that you go to blackboxradio.com. That's BLAKBOXXRADIO.com, where you can find all of the voices in the Rona Report, as well as every conversation that we've had on Black Box Radio since 9/19/19. You can also connect with us at Black Box Radio on Facebook and Instagram. And on Twitter, you can find us at Box Black. That's BOXXBLAK.
All right. Emily, listen, please be safe. Your family, y'all take care of each other. Be safe. And of course, you will be back with us because you are our resident director.
Honored.
So, yes. So after this, we'll link up again, but please be safe, and I will check in on you, and we appreciate you today.
Definitely. Yeah. Right back at you guys. Stay safe out there.
This is the Rona Report 4820. We just spoke with Emily Stubb, the resident film director. This is Black Box Radio. We out. Peace.